So guys, hello and welcome to another MSFS video. Today you join me on the ground in London Luton. We're in the brand new iniBuilds London Luton, and we're also in the fairly new Fenix Block 2 update. Today we're taking this lovely Airbus A320 registered as Jesus down to Milan, specifically Milan Malpensa today. Flight down scheduled 2 hours and 5 minutes. Should be cruising about 37,000 feet. Should be a nice flight today. A little bumpy on the way, but nothing too much at the moment. So yeah, initially we're starting from this lovely new iniBuilds Luton scenery. This is the scenery that's hitting all the news at the minute. It is very nice. This is my first actual flight out of it, so I'm quite looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. This is the first sector of a 4-sector day for me. We're heading to Milan and back, and then up to Aberdeen and back. So yeah, it should be a great day. We've got a little bit of ATC on for ground at least at the moment, and we'll be using FS2Crew and the animated first officer as well. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get ourselves on the flight deck and start setting the aircraft up. So welcome to the flight deck. We're in a sort of cold and dark state. The batteries are on. I did quickly pop in and turn the batteries on just so we could get Unicom off because the noise was dreadful. And we've got a lovely easyjet cabin today. I'm right in a corner stand here in Luton, which is a nice change. Lovely. So we'll head in and we'll start getting setting up. Like I said, nothing's on at the moment. We've got the whole aircraft to get set up, and we got about 25 minutes to do it. So that should be more than enough time to get underway. So let's start setting up.
Roger.
Now we should go and turn the batteries and the GPU on. Here we go. And there's the exterior power. So we'll give him a second to do his thing. The aircraft will boot up. We'll do a few checks. That's the wrong button. We'll head down to the EFB. We'll get our flight plan ported in. Luton to Malpensa. Easy 2485. It's not a call sign. A call sign is 62 Quebec Victor. Lovely. So mass and balance. I've already reviewed the weather down in Malpensa. Lovely weather today, all around Italy. So we'll just round up to 100 and add 100, which is the basic minima, and we'll apply that as our fuel. So 6.1 tons of fuel. We should get there with 2.3 tons approximately, which is fine. Pilot brief. I do have my I do have my laptop open on my left, which I'm using as a mini EFB, but I'll try and do as much as I can on screen today, just so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is our flight plan. Estimated route time 1 hour 30. Cruising 37,000 feet. 0 fuel at 59.1. Fairly bumpy through the UK. Max yield factor of 9 as we get to top of climb, which is quite high. So we'll be cautious starting the cruise. Weather briefing, as I said, lovely weather in Malpensa, very low wind, cloud base is scattered 2,500. No change until tomorrow morning, so that's absolutely fine. Same with our alternates in the Lanate, just our primary alternate. Then we have Turin, Pisa, and Verona as well. Granted, our weather maps are quite complicated today, just because of the amount of turbulence and weather systems are in Europe at the minute. But nothing overly over the top, just a bit of turbulence at the top of climate, a bit of icing during the descent, which we've already had a quick look over. So what I'll do now, I'll initiate the boarding process, which will send for our load sheet. I'll wait, so I'm just going to adjust my mic so I'm not screaming into your ear. Lovely, there we go. Okay, so load aircraft, we'll get GSX to do it. It should fuel and load at the same time, I think.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Lovely. So to kick things off, we're going to go through the aircraft acceptance. So the APU test's already done. Quickly test the light test. Nothing I can see off there. Lovely. We've got the oxygen on and pressurised, and the ground control on as well. No smoking on, the mirror set on as well, so there's a nav and the strobe lights. Aircraft acceptance stuff. We get at least 9.5 units of oil, and that's fine. And the elevations on auto. Hydraulics are in the green. Not that one, sorry. And the oxygen pressure, yep, 1800, that's fine. I think it's a minimum of 800 to dispatch, so that's absolutely grand. Lovely. Emergency equipment, we've got the axe in the back, we've got the gloves as well. Circuit breakers, nothing sticking out. Aft, overhead, and oh, it's not on a 737, sorry, there's none there. Oh, here come our passengers. Lovely, all 180 of them. Right, so we'll do the init data request and get our ACARS data brought across. That means we should get access to our load sheet for us to do the initial performance calculations. Lovely, there it is. So receive message. Lovely, there's our load sheet. So takeoff weight 65. We'll go with 65. Max zero. Sorry, takeoff weight is 30.2. So 65 and 30.2. So 65 and 30.2. And so then packs will be off. It'll be a flat 1 plus F departure, as in line with easyjet. Stop. We run with 2.5. The weather currently, I'll just quickly check the ATUS for this, which will be the most accurate. 220 at 21, which will pop in. Oh, it's already in. Damn it. 21. Temp is 15. QH 1002. So that's all correct. Intersection data. Huh? There should be a. Why is it full length? There should very clearly be a Luton intersection for Alpha. We'll add a custom one then. I'm just going to quickly check my chart on my EFB one sec to figure this out. We'll brief properly using the EFB charts, but for the sake of finding out the runway available. 1771. Save. Oh, Alpha. Save. Lovely. So that's flaps 1, flex 56, speeds acceptance as well. So that's absolutely fine. We're going to go with that. Takeoff shift. It doesn't know. We'll put that in manually. Oh yeah, come on, our passengers. Oh, then we're fueling as well. There you go. Lovely. Okay, so good. Right. So we've got initial performance calculations are fine. We'll do an initial landing performance one as well, which you meant to do as well. So it'll be 3.5 left. We're expecting. I'm just going to put that in that way. Expected landing weight according to our FP 61.2. Probably not a bit low as well. So 61.2. Idle no reverse. Hang on, the platform we're on. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Lovely. So we'll pop down and do the MCDU setup now. Actually, sorry, we need to do the full overhead setup first. So we're fueling, so centre pumps stay off for now. Packs can remain off. We're fueling, so seat belts are staying off as well. The constraints can go on. The QNH was 1002. Another lift height director's on. Got constraints on both sides. That's all fine. 1002 set in here as well. Nope, not that. 1002, they're both lined up. Good. Cabin and VHF2 on. Put the PA on just so we can hear what's going on. Same on that side. Get the weather radar set up as well. Squawk will come later. Lovely. Okay, so we are easy-62 Quebec Victor. We can pull that data across. Lovely, that's all correct. So IRS in it, we're going to line on ref. Just fine. Cost of the next is 4. We do use 0 for the climb, but 4 on the cruise at easyjet. Cruising at 370 today. Ground temp currently is 15 degrees. Lovely. So we'll come back to the weights shortly. Flight plan first. So we're departing runway 25 here.
Back. No issues on the walk around.
Great, thank you. Lovely. So our departure today. We'll be heading out of the Match 3 Yankee. It's our first flight out of Luton since the release of scenery, so I won't be too familiar with the procedures here, but we can figure it out anyway. So Match 3 Yankee, and then Malpensa. It's already ILS duty for 3.5 left, and then arrival will be Rixu 3 Golf. There it is. Lovely. We can review that shortly. So in terms of our rings and stuff like that, it'd be about the Luton locator for the MSA, 25 miles, which is fine. We'll also do Luton runway 25, and the runway heading is 254. Radial, lovely. Now I've got data, pilot waypoints, new waypoint, Luton 25/254/25, and I'll call that 2525 nautical miles. So it's runway 25 at 25 nautical miles, and we'll store that. Bring this back to the flight plan, fixed info 2525N, and that highlights a 25 mile nautical 25 mile point straight ahead for the engine out. In terms of the radalt, we're going to be heading, it's an hour departure, but we do go through Brockman's Park, so I will set Brockman's Park in there. And that radial, there's another radial actually. No, we'll just set Brockman's Park as a backup, and we'll put Luton in the ADF on the right hand side. Great, that's completely fine. Fuel prediction is not relevant yet. Secondary flight plan, we will copy active. New destination will be Luton. So we'll depart 25, no SID. What I'm doing here is I'm essentially setting up the engine out procedure. Standard in the A320 is set up engine out with an immediate return. So get that set up. So we're at Luton 25, then we'll go straight ahead to my custom waypoint at 25 miles. And then we'll enter a hold on the inbound course. Right hand turns, 1 minute legs. Lovely. Then after that we come straight back to Luton, runway 25. So if I come onto the nav display, you can see there, 75 and straight ahead, 25 miles, enter a hold, and looking back to background and straight in for the approach again to 25. Spot on. Great, so that's that set up. We'll put the departure runway in the progress page, as per SOP. Lovely data, and we'll go ahead and save our route. Store active flight plan. Apparently no. Store active flight plan? This is a bug that happens every now and then. Never mind. Lovely, so that's all set now.
Right, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
I think you're drunk. But, yes please. Yes please.
Okay.
Start boarding, yes. Anyway, so we can fill out our weights now. So, to AOC, receive messages and get the load sheet back up. So, 0 fuel at 59.1. 0 fuel is 31.7. Block fuel today is 6.3, I think? 6.1, sorry, 6.1. Lovely. In terms of our OFP and our final reserves, I'm just checking on my laptop down here. We have 1.1 as the final, and we have 0.6 as the Malpensa fuel. So minimum 1.7 we get there, which is absolutely fine. Lovely. So we're now putting our preliminary performance calculation. So 133, 40, 40, down 0.4, 56. So 56, 1 slash down 0.4, 140. 140, and I can't remember the last one, I have to check. 133. Transition today, according to the ASUS, will be 7,500, and it's an NADP2 out of here today. So just looking at the airport elevation, it's going to be yeah, it's going to be 1530 slash 1530, and for the engine out, I'm going to compare it to the MSA. The MSA is 2,200, so take away 500, that leaves us at 1,670. Cool. Awesome. So takeoff shift is 1,800 for the intersection. The whole runway is 2,150. So some quick maths give me about 350 meters as the takeoff shift. Excellent. So that is our MCDU filled out for now anyway, until the final load sheet comes through. Just turn it down a bit. Cool, so that's all in now. We can now quickly review our departure on here. So ground charts, airport, parking stands. I don't know why it's in night mode. I'll change that in a sec. Departure today, we're also say we're off the Match 3 Yankee, I believe. Yeah. Lovely. So, yeah, that's all set up. Initial climb 5,000 feet. And as I said, we'll get VOR and ADF. 5,000 feet. We're finished boarding and fueling so we can get the seatbelt signs on and set the tanks on now as well. Get the internal lights up, because why not? Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to quickly fill out my FS2Crew form. I'm just going to pop in some data, most of which we can get from the performance page, just so it knows what I'm doing as well. So we're taking off a runway 25. It's going to be 133, 140, 140, flexing 56 degrees, cruising at 37,000 feet, transition 7,500, we take off CG 30.2. Great. Okay, so we'll go through the departure brief now. So, are you ready for the departure briefing? Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're flying on the Airbus A320 CO today with CFM engines. Nav database, which I haven't checked yet, oops, is in date, and the aircraft has met acceptance criteria. Our departures today is going to be, our weights today are 6.1 tons of fuel, 0 fuel at 58.1, minimum arrival fuel 1.7. Our departure runway 25 today in section Alpha, speeds 133, 140, 140, flexing 56 degrees, flaps config 1 plus F, and down 0.4 on the trim. NATP2 departure and the engine out's 1870 as in line with the engine out procedure and the MSA. Lovely. So, our routing today is going to be passing out of Luton runway 25, 1.2 tons. Come back to that. Departing out of Luton runway 25, match for Yankee departure, so we're routing initially straight ahead to Golf Whiskey Sierra 01, then 06 with max speed 220 knots, and then 12, 16, Brockman's Park and a match. We can't expect a direct match though. After match, our routing is going to be the Quebec 295 to Brain, Papa 44 to Dagger, the Mike 85 to Idvip, Lima 10 to Dover, UR9 to Conan, UR607 to Coxey, Derek to Idosa, Derek Sutal, Derek Golf Tango Quebec, Derek Devdi, Derek to Basco, Zulu 424 to Akasu, and then, Zulu 44 to Rixov, then to Rixov free golf into Milan Malpensa. I don't know why it says 1.2, but I know we do have a massive tailwind in the cruise, which it doesn't normally account for on the ground. Oh my days, that'll be why. We won't have to follow that. But I'm quite confident to say we can dispatch with the fuel we've got compared to the flight plan. Just double check the flight plan's in date. Date today's the 5th of April, so yeah, flight plan's in dates. Yeah, I'm happy we can dispatch with the fuel we got. That should update as we go. Lovely. So yes, secondary flight plan tactics is for an immediate return into Luton after an engine out procedure and hold at 25 miles. We'll reaffirm the performance data shortly. Progress page is set as well. Current weather in Milan is good. No concerns, variable winds, fairly high cloud base, just scattered as well, with no significant change. Our taxi routing for departure, which we'll bring up on here, is going to be pushback from stand. The pushback will likely be all the way onto Delta, and then we can expect to probably expect to push back all the way onto Delta. I think we can expect Delta and Alpha to Alpha 1. That's a wonky drawing for departure. Minimum takeoff fuel for this flight is 5540. That's absolutely fine. Any questions?
No questions.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pits and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
6,100 kilograms.
Seatbelts.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Barrow ref.
1002 set.
1002 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Right, so we received our final load sheet now with compliance. We only need to change it if it's more than 100 kilos out or 0.2 actually is not on the max zero fuel. So 31.6 is fine. We got 30 and 65 for the departure performance. 30.2, so just quickly pop 30 in and recalculate. So to just get a different trim, that's all. Down 0.3. So that's our final performance calculations done. Excellent. I'm happy with all that, so we'll now go and get our clearance. So, we've got information Charlie, Luton grounds 121755. This is where it gets loud. Luton ground, good afternoon, EasyJet Quebec Victor, stand 43 left, type Airbus A320 with Charlie on board, QH1002. Clearance please Milan Malpensa as well.
EasyJet Quebec Victor, Luton ground, hello, you clear to Milan Malpensa, via match 3 anchor departure, squawk 5404.
Clear Milan Malpensa, match 3 Yankee departure, squawk 5404, EasyJet Quebec Victor.
EasyJet Quebec Victor, read back correct.
Lovely, so that's all good. Right, we'll do a quick PA because that's part of the checklist. I always cringe when doing this, but I like to do it because it's part of the checklist. So, where is it? Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. Welcome to EasyJet Service 2485, taking you to Milan Malpensa this morning. Thank you for so promptly. We're about to get underway now. Flight time 1 hour and 30 minutes towards Malpensa, cruising at 37,000 feet. If you do expect a few lumps and bumps on the cruise today, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst in the route. Just in case we hit anything that we don't expect. Got an excellent team of mechanical looking after you in the back today, who will assist you on your way down to Milan. They will give you a sales briefing shortly. Please pay your full attention to this. That's it from me. I'll keep it nice and brief today, but any updates or any changes I'll get back to you. But for now, please sit back, relax, and thank you for choosing EasyJet this afternoon. That'll do. That takes the box. Cool. Right. So I think we're nearly ready to go. Really. 5 minutes ahead of schedule, so that's absolutely fine. We can push anywhere within 10 minutes of the slot time within EasyJet stop. So what we'll do, before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you. Shut the door.
No problem, have a safe flight.
I'm going to make sure the cabin crew come up to us.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Clear to close. Yes.
Parking brake.
Thanks, let me know if you need anything.
EasyJet 02 Foxtrot, ready for taxi.
Set.
EasyJet 02 Foxtrot,
Take off
taxi on
speeds and
point
thrust.
Apple 1, runway 25.
V1133, VR140, V2140, flexing 56 degrees.
On point Alpha 1, runway 25, via Echo, Bravo, and Alpha 3.
Set on jacks.
V113 VR1
Airline ground, EasyJet.
140 flex temp 56 degrees. Windows.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Right, so the beacon's on. We should really be getting well, if the automated stuff's working, the shock should be gone and it should be on the way up now. I'll just kill it and pop it on again. So normally that's a trigger for it to disconnect everything and bring the tug up. Yeah, because normally it's automated and it'll do that itself. Turn it off and give it a second, if not I'll just do it myself. We'll get the block time on as well. Solid. Cool. We'll get rid of the GPU. Oh shit, the APU! I knew I was missing something. There we go. That's why it's not working. Kill that now.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, I fucked this up. Let's go to a wing view and pretend nothing is going on, like the GPU definitely isn't about to disconnect itself. Oh dearie me. Oh, hello, we're in the terminal. Let's get a nice terminal view. There we go. Very nice. Not quite a fun though. Look a bit funky, but you know. That's strange. I know you just get the APU in this thing. Not to worry though. Give it a sec. How are we doing? Just coming up now. I did detune the ground when it was there because it was annoying me. Damn it! A veil. We'll give it a sec. It can support power now, we can't put the bleed on yet. You can give it about 20 seconds or so. Now I can get the the beacon on. That should get rid of everything. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right. We'll get push from ground, see how he wants us to go.
Now closing, no further AT available. Please monitor Unicom 122.8. That's Unicom on 122.
Never mind. That's the end of that. Okay, so where are we going to then? We'll push a tug release point. Yankee's where we normally go. Victor, no. There'll be Yankee facing south probably. Luton traffic, easyjet Quebec Victor. Stand 4-3 left, push and start. Set at point Yankee on taxiway Delta facing south. Luton traffic. I want to make sure he's not pushing as well. That should be fine. Right. Right, away we go. Blee can come on now. We're moving. Lovely. Okay, so I have my Thrustmaster Airbus controls, so we'll start the engine that way. So I'll set it to ignition.
Luton traffic, easyjet Foxtrot entering runway 250 Alpha 1 for immediate takeoff.
Okay, so with easyjet we always start 1 and 2, just so it gives us the option to do a single engine taxi right up to the last moment. But wait till we're off stand and we're clear with the sort of main apron area, then we'll begin the startup process, because we have a long push anyway. Yeah, we'll get off the taxiway first. Stand even. Ah, morphing into the building. Oh, that's cool. Awesome, right, we're off the apron now, so starting engine 1.
Okay.
Okay, start us up. We got N2. Fucking hell, this is ridiculous. N2. Igniter's on. There's the fuel flow. EGT's building an N1. There you go. Make sure, I want to make sure there's no one coming down this taxiway, we'll have a nightmare. There we go, approaching the... There we go, we're a veil. Give it a sec, that light to extinguish.
553 via Alpha and Charlie.
Right, so we got 18%, 400%, sorry 400, 58 roughly, and 200, that's roughly. Lovely. So, let's start the next one. So, start engine 2. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Okay, so, fire number 2. Check that taxiway. Yeah. That's fine, that taxiway is clear for now. So we've got N2, got the igniters just came on. There's the fuel flow. N1. AGT, there we go, it's ignited.
Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit.
Lovely, that's building.
Emergency, leave all baggage on board.
Cool.
Seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and cease to show.
No idea, mate. There we go, a veil. Again, without light to extinguish.
Nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with strap.
Great, so we've got 18%, 400, above 58, and above 200. That's absolutely fine. The oil quantity is fine on both sides. Pressure's fine, temperature's fine as well. And both start valves are closed. Ignition will stop on engine 1 in a moment. Lovely. Oh, that's cool. At least we got ahead of that heavy DHL as well.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Right.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
That'll do, we're getting going. Give that a second to disconnect.
Window blinds open and
Luton traffic postman 6717, taxi runway 25 via Delta.
found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Eco traffic 3 birds welcome to our taxi via Charlie and Alpha to hold at Alpha 3.
There we go. There we go. Just fixed the rudders there. Right. Okay. So we'll get rid of the APU.
Unlocking gear.
Start switch to normal, and that should trigger this guy to start doing his thing. There we go. Get track IR on.
Connected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
There we go. Got my track IR hat on. Oh, we're getting DHL behind us. Right, we've got trim is set. There we go. Okay, so after start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
30% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Luton traffic easyjet Quebec effective taxi limit Alpha for runway 26 via Delta and Alpha Luton traffic. Just wait for the signal. There it is. Clear left side. Sorry. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Get rolling, do a brake check. Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Diesel traffic 20862,
Flight controls check.
Ready.
right
Luton traffic is E18 Yankee Zulu taxiing to runway 25 on point Alpha 1 via Foxtrot Alpha, Luton traffic.
Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Great, we'll quickly do the first officer side, because FS2Crew doesn't count it. Still do it from a nice wing view. Lovely. Great. Okay. So, taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive windshield system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Hello, Luton traffic, easy-18 Yankee Zulu, going to hold Foxtrot 1,
hold
waiting
there.
for 2 aircraft on Alpha, Luton traffic.
So we're just waiting for the cabin crew to beep through.
Easy, 2 Tango Mike taxi into runway 25 at Alpha.
Right. Be left here and down to 25. Oh, shit. I think he's just landed, to be fair. Oh, here we go. Alright, it's Jack in the front.
Hello, it's Norman. That's cabin secure for takeoff.
Oh, it's Norman again!
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's a blast from the past. I haven't heard Norman in a while. I think he's on a taxi in, to be fair, that guy. So we'll get out of his way. Oh, I forgot Norman existed. Take off, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
After the company has taxied from right to left on Alpha, easy-18 Yankee Zulu, continuing taxi Alpha 1, runway 25, Luton traffic.
Great. Okay. Luton traffic easy 62, Quebec Victor to Alpha, runway 25, immediate departure, match 3 Yankee departure, southbound Luton traffic. Great, so we'll get going as soon as we get down here.
6717 on the back track behind the departing A320 in front.
Runway ahead. So, approach path looks clear. Clear for departure.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path, clear of traffic.
25,
Cabin crew be seated for takeoff.
Line up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Christ. Confirmed.
Runway 25 confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
Off.
Line up checklist completed.
Right, we get lined up and we get going. I mean, stop talking to you guys a bit just because I need to talk to FS2Crew and I can't keep down between the two. Ready?
Ready.
Take off.
Check.
Jesus.
Easy to come back holding Alpha 1 for
EasyJet.
Monflex 56, SRS runway, auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set.
The DHL going to taxi down to the bottom of the runway. Is it okay? Is it okay if I was going in front of you because I've got a short takeoff?
Checked.
V1.
To give that guy room, I
Rotate.
don't think it'll be a good idea. I won't get up and turn it around.
Okay, appreciate that. Thank you.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Nav.
Pitch. Pitch.
Climb.
Packs are on.
I'll take 6717 Luton traffic, taking off on the 25.
Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flap 0.
Brilliant traffic, easy to come back to 125. After the back track.
Heathrow traffic, people to open my go around.
So we'll do open climb. 140, and we'll be cleared straight up. departure's a bit tricky there. A little bit, not much runway left at the end, to say the least. It's definitely cutting it close, but we made it up anyway. Body pitched a little bit too high in the rotation, but never mind.
Luton traffic posted 617 past 2 feet.
Right, just while you're flying for now.
Luton traffic easy to go my
Keep the SID.
for the box truck 25 for departure.
And it's easy, backtracking on with 25. Would you like us to go ahead of you, or do you want us to wait here at Alpha 1?
You can go in front if you want, that's fine.
I'm going to kill off, I can say. So we don't need it now, there's no reason for advisory at the moment. Yeah, but DHL was waiting for no one. What a joke. There's that turbulence. Right, we'll go direct to Match, I think, because I don't think we'd follow this in reality anyway. Cool. Okay, so we'll insert that. Set standard.
Standard cross-checked, passing flight level 084. Now.
Checked. Great, so we'll keep climbing up, get to 10,000 feet, and we'll do our 10 checks procedure. There we go. Lovely. Right. Autopilot 1 on. 10,000 feet, 10 checks. Clear rad nav. So I'm going to go set new flight plan and copy the active because we're obviously not doing engine out procedure anymore. Lovely, and we can reuse that when we get towards Milan. Right, we'll continue our climb up now. We'll do 220 for now. Lights are off. I didn't say the seatbelts off, but the seatbelts are off, never mind. Great, we'll continue flying up and we'll follow the departure out. Excellent, so, that's our departure. I will do a cruise briefing with a skeezer here, en route Altus, but there's nothing that interesting about it that you'd miss with that. So yeah, lovely, right, I'll get back to you guys when we get a little bit closer to Milan Malpensa then. So guys, hello. Welcome back. You join me in the cruise phase at the moment. Just cruising at 370. Been airborne for just over 45 minutes now. We have about 120 miles to go to our top of the descent, so I think it's about time we start planning things. So, we'll get FS2Crew to have the controls first. You have control.
I have control.
Excellent. So first things first, we've got a company message to deal with. It's going to be no ADC required, I believe. Yeah, no ADC required. No ADC required. Great, okay. So initially we'll get a quick weather update from Milan. Again, I don't have any concerns. We'll send that off. Great, so would you allow me 2.2 tons of fuel? We have had a runway change, however, so I'm going to plan that before we do anything else. We're now on runway 35 right. Similar arrival routing, just slightly different. So ground charts, we'll get the airports, parking stands, arrival. So now we're going to be on the Mixel-free Echo arrival evenings, which is this one here. Yep. I do have a master plan with this. I don't plan to fly the whole thing. I'll let you guys in on that plan very shortly. So 35 right, ILS Zulu. Excellent. So we should have all of our required. We don't have a stand chart for our terminal though. We need a Terminal 2 stand chart. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. We can get rid of that one. So yeah, we're looking. I think it's SAM 104 on arrival. SAM 104 or 107, but we'll see. So, Rixa Free Echo. So we'll start down here. Arrival now. It's going to be LS35 right Zulu. Rixa Free Echo. And we can insert that. That's fine. So, yep, that's what we want. There's Mike 768 2C path 761. Shouldn't be. It's the same. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe it is. It's okay. A bit of speed brake will be fine for that bit there. Right, and that goes all around the infrared inlet. Yep, lovely. Okay, so that's our routing. We'll put the fixed rings in now. So LIMC 35 right, and we'll do 5 miles, and we'll do exactly the same again, but for 10 miles. Lovely. So we've also got MSA about the airport. So we'll put Lima India Mike Charlie. 25 is the radius, which is good. Good stuff. So now jet land with 2.3 tons. Our current weight's 3.4, so that's 1.1 tons less than now, and we're 62.5, so that's going to work out as 61.4 as our landing weight. So we'll go back to our arrival performance and update that. So 61.4, and it's going to be landing on 35 right. Current weather, we'll go and see what the results of our request was. Oh, it's a bit bumpy there. We'll settle down now. Keep an eye on that. So, weather data 250 at 7 18:23. So 250 at 7 18:23. I'm going to pop the seatbelt signs on because it's a bit bumpy. So that's fine, and it's not meant to get any worse at all. It's absolutely fine. So pop over to performance in the approach phase. So it's 1023, 18 degrees, which is lovely. 250 at 7 for the winds. Transition actually will leave us 60, I think, anyway, unless the chart says something different. Yeah, if this turbulence doesn't get that spell, I might do a step descent to try and get out of it. Where were we? Yeah, Navigraph. Transition's nothing on the approach apart from that. 6,000, yeah, that's fine then. So platform altitude 3,000 feet, and minimum is 891. In the Barrett, we'll keep it as flat fall. I don't like landing in flat flat free in this yet. The flare logic's not quite right according to some A320 pilots, and you just sort of head straight into the ground. So I'm not very good at that. I'm just getting used to the flat fall behaviour now. I'm still not great. It does take some time to get used to it, but yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so Airport Division 768 for Volanta. I'm just quickly filling out the FS2Crew stuff. There we go. What did he just press? He just pressed something. Anyway, lovely. So do automate low for landing. We're looking for a long rollout. I'll probably go either reverse as well, actually. We're aiming for Echo, which is absolutely loads of runway. We could probably even do a manual, manual brake and landing. Yeah, 'cause that's low automatic and idle reverse, and that's only 2,000 meters. So if we go back to the chart, so you see we've got a scale at the bottom there. What's 500 meters? I'm just gonna use my fingers to roughly gauge how much that would be. So yeah, there's absolutely loads there. So we could probably do an automatic off landing, to be fair. No, we'll do low, and then if we don't need it, we'll just take it out as soon as we touch down. Yeah, let's do with that. Lovely. So that's all set up. A secondary flight plan we'll set up for an immediate diversion to Linate. Lovely. I'm not sure what will be in use at Linate. I'll just check my EFB for the current weather, so you don't have to request it. So current weather in Linate is 2105. So that's going to be runway 17, isn't it? So that'll be the RNAV 17 probably. That's fine, we'll just put that in for now, and then we've got a basis to work off of if we want to. Actually, I'll tell you what we will do, we'll double check the diversion routing, because we can always pop that in. So LIRP B-Rock 1 Sierra. So what we'll do, we'll pop the B-Rock 1 Sierra in, and then we'll just go direct to B-Rock should we need to. Oh, it's not there. Not to worry, we'll just leave it as it is then. Not to worry about that. We got the alternate runway set up anyway, so we're gonna activate that and request radar vectors over, which is fine. Good stuff. So, we'll do a fuel check in a sec actually. There's 65 miles to go now. I'll pop constraints on just for now. So for plan mode, just skip through the plan. So yeah, I think after EVGA we'll get the speed brakes out. We'll get ourselves down as fast as we can, and we'll spin round it all there and come straight in for the approach. Try and cut some time off. It's probably what they'll do in reality anyway. It's not a concern there. Good. Okay. I don't think there's much else left to do, so to speak. We'll pop the arrive runway in the progress page. We'll just work through the approach briefing now. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
So, weather in Milan Malpensa currently is good. No significant change expected. Currently 2507 knots. Broken 4,000 feet, 18 degrees, 1023 on the QNH. No concerns regarding that. Landing work today, estimate to be 61.4 tons. Landing with 2.3 tons of fuel. Our routing is going to be with the rigs of 3 Echo arrival. Which we shall get up. There we go. Through rigs of 685, EVGA, 768, 761, 756, ETSI, 746, 744, and 435, 430, 425, 420, and Inler. We're going to expect probably direct to Inler at that point there, ideally, before we join the ILS approach runway 35 right. Platform altitude 3,000 feet, establishing its 7.2 miles. Frequency 1099, which will cross check has been set. Lovely 1099 course 346, which is set as well. Excellent, so we'll follow down to minimum 891, again no concerns over the minimum today. MSA is about the airport, maximum of 10,300 in the north and 3,000 in the south, so we'll route southbound if anything happens. In the event of a go around, climb heading straight ahead to 1,500 feet, right turn, to intercept on the 22 radial outbound from Milan Malpensa, and then climb to 3,000 feet, right hand turn to Seronio, or Serono, VOR, where we enter a hold. We'll follow the RNAV procedure for that. Great, so 3 degree glide slope, short ground speed will be fine, about 750 feet per minute for the ILS. Excellent. Our minimums, our alternates is 1.7. Ooh, that's lovely. 1.7, and that's for Milan Lanate, currently also good weather, Cav OK. Runway on 7 in use, which we'll brief if we need to. We have plenty of extra fuel, really. We have enough probably for a go around. Given the weather, we can commit to Milan Malpensa anyway, because we have 2 runways there, and the weather's within margin for Cat 1 if we had an engine failure. So yeah, we're good enough to fly or to use Malpensa as a primary anyway. I'll commit there if we have to go around. Unless of course it's due to weather reasons. Lovely, so landing will be flat fall, auto brake low, speed 140 on the approach. Landing with an indicator echo. Taxi down Alpha, and it's going to be any reference time 105 round to 110. Lovely. Any questions?
No questions.
Great. Okay guys, so that is the... Sorry, hang on a minute. I have control.
You have control.
There we go, try again. So yeah guys, that is the approach briefing complete. We're all set up. I'll probably do a little time lapse in a second, and I'll get back to you and we get a bit closer to Milan Malpensa. So guys, we're just passing through for F100 there. We've just been essentially told we've got an open descent and expect a shortcut around right in there, which is great. 3,000, easyjet Quebec Victor. Great, so yeah, we're expecting a shortcut, so we'll just keep things going. We just passed flight 100, so the park's seated now. And yeah, we're expecting a straight in approach. So guys, welcome back. Just on the base leg now. We are on Milano radar currently. It's quite loud. Yeah, we're doing really well for time here. Our scheduled arrival time is 14:30 Zulu. We're due in at 14:06 currently. So we're doing incredibly well for arrival time. Done the approach checklist already. Activate approach phase.
Milano Air Portugal 79 pairs of request push and start. Correction, start Air Portugal 79 push and start approved on Yankee face south. Push and start.
He hasn't cleared us on the ALS yet.
South for Air Portugal 79.
Push and start for Turkish 8 Sierra Foxtrot.
Turkish 8 Sierra
I'm going to ask him.
Start approved on Yankee face south.
Face south. Push and start is approved on Yankee face south. Sierra.
So EC62 Quebec Victor, we cleared ILS approach.
EC62 Quebec Victor, clear for the ILS approach, 35 right.
Clear ILS 35 right, cheers, EC62 Quebec Victor. Great, there's the localizer. Oh, it's a bit blustery. I'm going to push the speed in. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
There we go. We'll take the all part out soon and we'll fly it once we're on the glide slope to a bit blustery, the winds are varying quite a lot. So it should be a nice fun landing. Just get to find the oh, it's a misty day out there. So what was the missed approach again? Seems to be frozen. Let me just get a bit closer to it. There we go. Missed approach is 4,000 feet. Great. Okay. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Push and start approved.
I'm going to set the speed as 170 for now, just because that wind's very variable and it's going to make a bit of a buffer for us. What should we do? 160? Yeah, 160 is right in the middle. So we'll do 160 for now. It's very bumpy, so it should be a nice fun approach. There, in comes that glide now. Cool, yeah, we gotta get down a bit early just with the blusteriness. There's glide slope. Okay, we'll take it manually now. Manual flight.
Checked.
Great, so fly it in manually now. Again, I might start talking soon as I have to unmute FS2Crew permanently for landing, but not to worry, hopefully it'll clear us soon. easyjet perfect, fully established out of 3-5 right.
5 right, the wind.
Oh, there we go. Good land, 3-5 right, easyjet perfect. Nice and blustery. It's 405 miles. Gear down.
Alpine 37 Echo November, we are ready for
Gear down.
Alpine 37 Echo November, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff, wings variable left side. We just copied, clear for takeoff, runway 35 left.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Eurowings 86 Golf Romeo, turn right heading 31528, join the localizer 35 right.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Aircraft code with the question, go ahead.
1000.
So it was Alpine 71 X-ray, we are requesting it for possible to have Tora, the takeoff runway available.
Landing checklist.
Intersection Foxtrot, Echo runway 35.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
1 X-ray approved, call ready for type position first.
Landing checklist completed.
Negative, Alpine 71 X-ray was requesting to have the
Okay, short final, I'm going to mute FS2Crew fully in a sec, but bloody blustery.
Yes, Alpine 71 X-ray, that's approved, call for pushback.
Keep it coming down. Flying on profile, okay, again I will, no, I'm not very good at landing this thing yet, so we'll see how this goes. Maybe be okay. Fingers crossed anyway, 500 stabilised.
Taxi by a Yankee Tango Kilo Zulu holding point 35 left.
Taxi via Yankee Tango Kilo Zulu for holding short runway 35 left for Air Portugal 79.
Minimums 1.
Continue.
Checked.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Spoilers, reverse green, decel. knots.
60 on your brakes.
Alpine 37 Echo November, airborne. 537 Echo November, rail contact, flying flight level 180. Climbing flight level 180, 37 Echo November.
Airport 1228, ready for taxi.
Airport 1228, runway 35 left, taxi via Yankee and Zulu.
Taxi via Yankee and Zulu, airport 1228.
Ready for taxi for Turkish 8, Sierra Foxtrot. Your wings 86, Golf Romeo, clear to land, runway 35 right, winds variable at 5. 35 right,
The Easy 6258 is vacated. Request time 104, please, if possible.
Easy 62 Quebec Victor, taxi stand 104 by Alpha.
104 via Alpha, thanks. Easy 62 Quebec Victor.
Turkish 8 Sierra
Lovely,
Foxtrot,
okay.
runway 35 left,
There we go, lights are out. Lead that on auto.
And whiskey.
Taking holding by runway 35 left via Yankee, Romeo and Whiskey, copy Turkish 8 Sierra Foxtrot.
Airport 1228, give
After
way
landing
to
checklist.
company A321 Neo on taxiway Kilo.
Radar
You're not
predicted windshield system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Great, that was quite a nice arrival there. It wasn't even a bad landing either. I was expecting a lot worse than that. I hope OBS recorded that okay. It looked a bit stuttery. I was looking at wing views. That wasn't the sim, that was OBS. So I hope the landing worked out okay with the recording. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That'll do nicely. Well, half an hour ahead of schedule as well, or 20 minutes anyway, which is pretty good. So we need to wait for this to take up to 3 minutes before we can shut the engines down. So we're in no rush to taxi really, but yeah, we're doing quite well. I will 100% take that. Stand 104 is just straight ahead. I accidentally rotated this whilst I was trying to talk to the controller before. Slow it down to 15 knots as we're entering the apron. Lovely. So yeah, 104 just ahead of us on the left here is the stand they seem to use for this flight. Well, that's what my investigations have brought me to. Lovely, and we've still got 40 seconds so we can shut down any engines anyway, so lovely.
Portugal 79, runway 35
Oh god.
left, clear for takeoff, the wind variable at 5.
Clear for takeoff for Portugal 79.
So it's 105.
Italia 037, push and start through.
Cool.
Alpine 7F1X3, we're ready for push and start.
Here comes 104. Kill the lights. Marshaller in sight. Voice server just died. Lovely, about 3 minutes. Shut down engine 2. There goes number 2.
1 X-ray, push and start approved from taxiway Mike, face east.
Approved on taxiway, correction, push and start approved on taxiway Mike, facing east, Alpine 781 X-ray.
Your wings 86 Golf Romeo, continue taxi Delta, Delta Echo, hold short of 35 left. Taxi Delta, Delta Echo, 35 left here, 86 Golf
I don't think that's right, but
Alpine 37 Echo November, no further TC, Unicom 122.8, ciao.
122.8 and thank you for your service.
Cool, bleed on. Great. Happy with that. We'll shut down engine 1. Great.
Airport 1228, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, airport 1228.
You're
Give that a second.
86 Golf Romeo cross, 35 left.
Okay, I'll give that a second to slow itself down.
Correction,
Cabin crew disarm slides and cross check.
Level 1900.
Climb flight level 190 for airport 079.
The boarding requested.
I know he's just done that, but we're not meant to an easyjet, so I popped them back on. Navigraph off. I'm going to get us off this frequency because it's a bit too loud for my liking. We'll stop the block time, and that's also can be stopped as well. 1 hour 28 minutes, that's not bad at all. Oops, did not mean to click that. Get that across. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off. Oh.
Are you sure about that? Parking checklist completed.
Great, okay, so parking check's complete, get rid of the track IR. ATSU, get your arrival message, which will just say it on time. Great. Good stuff, the stores are connected now. Happy for deboarding. I'm happy with the config of the aircraft here for turnaround. We'll check the wheel temp, because we did use idle reverse there. Wheel temps are fine, might need some brake fans shortly, but for now they're alright. Good stuff, okay, let's hop outside. Great, so here we are. It's a little bit loud, but not to worry. Welcome to Milan Malpensa. That was a nice flight. It's not very often I come to Milan, to be fair. I think it's only my second time at Malpensa. I've done Bergamo quite a lot with Ryanair, but I don't tend to fly the Airbus very much, so yeah, it's nice to get into Milan Malpensa for a change. It's fairly busy as well, a lot busier than I would have thought it would have been. Not a bad landing either. I'll let this stair get connected and can watch passengers start to get off. Yeah, that was nice. We're well ahead of schedule. Lovely on time. I always enjoyed that. That was a bit different for me. Normally I'm very much all about 737s on this channel, but yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I don't know why that back door's not opening. Waiting for your action. Open door 2 left. Normally it just does it itself. Open door 2 left. There we go, it should sort itself out, there we go. Great, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was definitely something a bit different for me. Hopefully for you as well, so yeah, nice little flight across. If you want to see more stuff from the Airbus, do let me know, because I don't generally tend to do it very much, but I've just invested in the new Thrustmaster. Well, I say new, it was new in COVID. The Thrustmaster Airbus controls, and it's quite nice to use, to be fair. I'm quite enjoying them. So yeah guys, anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see some more videos, especially in the Airbus A320, because it's not something I do very often. So yeah guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers, and ta-ra.